Hi, my name is Preston Pouteaux. I'm a pastor here in Chestermere, Alberta, and I am here in a garden. And this garden might not look like it's alive. The plants they're brown, they don't seem to be alive, but they are. And just below the surface, there's also a bunch of bulbs, and they're waiting. During Advent, it's a season where we wait, and we wait, though expectantly. And when we plant bulbs underground or we plant these little bushes, we wait, but we wait with this expectant hope. We wait with the hope that they're going to come back. They did last year and they did the year before, but this is a brand new garden. We planted this last year and we believe that things are going to sprout out. And in probably about 4 or 5 months, we're going to see something green emerge here. I think that this is what we do during the season of Advent, is we wait and we hope. We believe that the story isn't over yet, and that this season of waiting and hoping leads us to the end of the story where something emerges that's beautiful and meaningful for us. Hey, the other thing about this garden, and I think the other thing about Advent, is it's a time of vulnerability too. These little plants here are vulnerable. They're vulnerable to the weather. They're vulnerable to kids coming through here with their bikes or marching through. They're vulnerable to pests or animals. Small things are open to being hurt and destroyed. But I think the story of Advent and the story of Christmas is a story where something so vulnerable, Jesus, and the people who God calls to bring Jesus into the story, Mary and Joseph and these shepherds, these are all vulnerable people. They're people that aren't strong. They don't have a lot of resources. They are kind of nobodies in their culture. But it wasn't scandalous to God to use vulnerable people and a vulnerable place to bring his story into the world. And so this Advent season, we wait expectantly with a lot of hope. And we know that we're vulnerable people too. We might feel like we don't have a lot to offer God, or that God is doing something meaningful in us in our day-to-day lives. But I think that that's exactly the story of Advent, is that God is doing something in us, in the vulnerability of our everyday stuff. So I just want to wish you a very hopeful Advent and a very Merry Christmas as you wait expectantly for the coming of Jesus Christ.